It's hard to beat a feed of fresh blue cod, and it's certainly one of my family's favourites. Blue cod is a delicate, flaky fish, so it needs a little bit of TLC when you're cooking it. Now here's a little recipe that's one of my favourites, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy cooking it at home. Blue cod and savoury breadcrumbs. First job is to make some fresh breadcrumbs. So you need 4 to 6 slices of toast white bread. I'm going to cut off the crusts. Okay, now we're just going to rip them up, throw them in the processor and give them a quick zap. We don't want to over process because we don't want fine breadcrumbs, we want a real rustic feel to this. Now we just want to take those breadcrumbs and pop them in a bowl and then add a few magic ingredients to add a little bit of flavour to that blue cod, starting with some finely chopped parsley. There you go, just about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of fresh herbs, in this case parsley. And also, to give it a bit of zing, I'm going to add the zest of half a lemon. Okay, and then just a case of mixing those until they're well mixed. Now I like to season my breadcrumb mix, so I'm going to add a liberal pinch of sea salt and a dash of white pepper. And the magic ingredient, some Parmesan cheese grated. So you want about a good tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of cheese. Just mix that in thoroughly. And there you have it. That's the savoury breadcrumb mix ready to go. Now it's a case of coating up. So we're going to dip the fillets into flour. Give them a good coating, make sure they're coated all over. Into the beaten egg mixture. And then give them a good coating of the fresh breadcrumbs. Now we're going to shallow fry these until they're golden on both sides. Blue cod is a very delicate fish and requires only a little bit of cooking each side, a couple of minutes and no more. And there you have it, it's as easy as that. Now it's just a case of plating up and tucking in and enjoying. Fresh blue cod fillets with a savoury breadcrumb mix. And trust me, that was a delicious little recipe. You can try that at home. Now I'm still trying to work out what on earth Simon had in mind when he created this for me. I will put it to the test, presumably big fish.
It's a little made lure for big fish then, Crimpy.
And it's the only one of its kind in the world, and I have it. And speaking of big fish, Fish and Game Canterbury, North Canterbury, have been quite busy recently. They've got some big fish and they've put them into the groins for the Take a Kid Fishing Day in Christchurch next weekend. It's the 17th. The fish were rescued from the Avon River, and to talk about it we have Emily, trust me, would this face lie to you? We have Emily Arthur from Fish and Game to talk this through. Now the fish have been released at the groins, and here's how they went about it. So these are brown trout, Emily, are they?
Yeah, there's some brown trout that we'd got for our as broodstock for our new program, and we didn't need them anymore, so I thought we'll put them in the groins. Some of them are up to about 20 pounds, and we've already had reports actually of a kid who's gone out and caught one with a bubble and a pilchard, and he was pretty excited about that, but he was very good and he put it back.
Wonderful. So you're allowed to take trout on pilchards. That's a new one.
Just at the groins there. Well, the groins is one of the places that you can do that, yeah.
All right, we have from Fish and Game here, Steve Terry, who's going to add some insight into what he's doing here with these rather large trout.
Used the ones that were fertile and we've stripped eggs for next season's brown trout releases, and once we're finished with them, as in here, we tend to let them go into junior fisheries, which is what the Groins Lakes are. So there's 4 lakes here, and we'll be releasing these trout into 3 of the lakes. We're doing it for the kids, just so there's an opportunity. If we don't stock places like this, then it's very hard to get parents to get their kids into fishing. Basically, if we can supply an area that we regularly stock, it's a fantastic opportunity to get the kids into fishing. Yeah, look at that, kids. You keep fishing and see if you can get yourself one of these. Hey? Look at it. Right, we'll let it go, eh? Throughout the summer we'll be releasing quite a large number of rainbows in here. We've got 2,000 rainbow trout that'll be about a pound, and they'll be going in on a weekly basis into these ponds, so hopefully they get caught by the kids.
Well, that is amazing. The size of those trout is pretty awesome. Emily, the brood stock program, what is that for? You're growing trout for what?
To release into the lakes and streams. We're just giving the brown trout a go. We've tried it before in the past, but we haven't really had a crack at it for a while. Mostly we grow rainbows and salmon.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is just a few of the fish that'll end up in the Take a Kid Fishing Day that's coming up. Lady Joan Isaac has donated hundreds of salmon that are also going to be there for the kids to catch.
And that's on the 17th here in Christchurch. So if you're at a loose end and want something to do, grab your kids, take them along. It's an awesome day. They get a lot of people there. It's not an initiative actually run by Fish and Game, is it? It's organised by a trust. Yeah,
it's a trust headed by Dave Denton, and on the day there's about 90 volunteers that turn up to help the kids, and they'll be doing things like helping them clean the fish and giving them advice on how to catch the fish. They're right there with them.
Okay, it's pretty popular too. You can expect in the order of what, 5,000 or 6,000 people?
Yeah, very popular. People queuing up and sort of they're really there to get their spot.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's something my Daniel would love to be at, so I might bring him down for the Take Kid Fishing Day. It's been a show of big fishes. Our picture of the week, the pick of the week this week, is another big fish. Here it is, taken here. It's a 16-pound trout by Colin Williams, caught at a secret location in North Canterbury. And now for a full list of our sponsor details. Well, we survived the very first episode, and it's time now to thank my guests for being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you make sure you turn up next week when we have more kingfish action, and we meet a man who was bedridden at 15, then he caught crabs and it totally transformed his life. Catch you then.